The wars are very advanced. Um, Getting into the missions that are tougher and suckier. What are we doing here? Oh god, this one. Okay. Another Fog of War map. Oh boy. Let's take Jess. Jess and Jake is a good combo. Sasha and Colin's useless here. Sasha and Rachel, I guess. I forgot how much of a wild view this game is. Yeah, welcome to having to stream DS titles. Okay. Deploy. Yeah, into the woods. Mission 19. Are you running this with a keyboard and mouse? No, I have a controller. I'm using an Xbox controller. Rachel told me about your hometown drying up and turning into a wasteland. I don't know what to say, it all sounds so horrible. It was pretty jacked up, but I guess I'm cool now. Once we drop these fools, we'll rebuild it in a big way. Why did they make him talk in slang? He's not like that in the Japanese version. I looked it up. Radical dude, yeah. So, Fog of War maps, you gotta be careful because it's hard to tell when the AI can see you or not. It was the 90s, 2000s, things were hip and cool. Only in North America, though. In Japan, he's just like a guy. He's just like a serious dude in the Japanese original. Fog of War fundamentals. Watch the woods. Let's commit war crimes, brosive. The Hague is seriously wicked, man. Okay, so the way it works is that the bottom guys get a lot of a lot of tanks and direct units, and the top guys get a lot of indirect units. The Geneva Convention sounds pretty wicked, dude. Pretty groovy, dude. The Geneva Convention's totally lame, man. White phosphorus is the thing, bro. Alright. Oh god, right. The last, I think, the last of the new units gets deployed here. I don't think you get to have any of them, but, like, they suck, don't worry. Come on, Poseidon, let's shoot some paratroopers with A guns, it'll be seriously dope. I'm pretty sure that's actually not against the rules of war. That's not against the Geneva Convention. Because they're attacking soldiers. They're soldiers that are about to attack you. You know, when they get to the ground, they're gonna start shooting their guns. I'm pretty sure attacking pilots that have ejected, I think, is considered bad. Really? I just feel like that's completely, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard, then, if that's actually true. Because it's not like a pilot. Like a pilot, when they hit the, like, when they're out of their plane, it's like they're done. They've lost. But like, a fucking paratrooper is going to attack you. They're ready to go. They're gonna, they chose to jump out of the plane. Good. Just imagine parachuting down, saying like 50 dudes and taking aim. Just wait, it's our turn. Use these APCs as walls to bring up artillery. If you're parachuting down, you're largely considered completely defenseless, mainly dependent on how defenseless you are. But like, what about shooting retreating soldiers? Because you're allowed to shoot retreating soldiers because they're not surrendering. They're going to come back. They're going to, come back and like, they're going to regroup and then fight. Oh, there it is. Welcome to introducing the worst enemy in this game. This is the Uzium. You see, it's hard to see. It's actually being blocked by the text box. You'll see in a second. Uzium 238. It's their ultimate weapon. There it is. You see it? Look at the bottom next to the little orb of the Gubao. Look at him. Isn't he cute? The Terraria slime? Yeah. So the Uzium, it literally can only move one space per turn, so it can only move once, and it also has, it can only move one, but it will automatically destroy whatever unit it covers. So it's resilient to CO powers. It's resilient to indirect fire, meaning you have to essentially surround it and then blast the shit out of it as soon as you can. They're not defenseless, they're just regrouping. You can still kill someone retreating and you can defend yourself. You can't do that when you're 200 feet in the air, holding onto a bit of tart. Huh. They really have the gelatinous cube. Yeah, look, there it is, the Uzium. So you pretty much, we should be able to take care of it this turn by concentrating fire. Boom. Boom. Yeah, they're weird. They only fire, they're very, very strange enemies. I don't think you ever get to, like, control them in the single player. Goodbye, artillery. Goodbye, recon. Lock their missiles up. Rockets, even. It's weird that they have a missile unit when you don't even start with airplanes. Oh, they're gonna get their... They're gonna get a dual strike. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize. Ah, shit ass. Unless we can get enough damage on them to use Sasha's ability, which we might be able to. God, the dual strikes suck. Okay, so if you see on the right side of the screen, I'll move over. The little bars made out of stars, you have every commander, every CO has a power bar. They have a normal power and a super power. The first smaller stars are your regular powers, and then the bigger star is your superpowers. You can have 2 COs per army, and if both of them have their bars filled up all the way, they can do a dual strike, where they get to have 2 turns. So they use the first CO uses their power and gets to go, and then they get to swap and use the other CO's power and another turn. It's fucking annoying. It's like the worst part of this fucking game. Like the idea of this turning into war ethics with Lugor. Yeah, just like real war, the commanders have powers that they can unleash. There's one major reason I always use Sasha here. Sasha's basic power is the more money she has, the more she can decrease the enemy's power bar. So we're going to do that so they don't get a dual strike. Alright, we delayed it for at least another turn. Don't get me started on Star Wars The Clone Wars. The whole show is comparative war crime simulator. Yeah, can you do war crimes when your enemies are just robots? Those tanks are fucked. Those tanks are definitely fucked. War crimes are a matter of process without an actions against people. But like, so like if in the real world someone makes an army, if someone makes an army of robots and you, I don't know, use white phosphorus against them, is that a war crime? I don't know, I'm just like, maybe not, if it would actually do much, but... Yes, because the crime isn't injure or kill people with white phosphorus, it's use white phosphorus? Well, then that's just retarded. That's the dumbest fucking thing. Fuck it, use the white phosphorus against the clankers. They're robots, who cares? see up front is a wall. We're gonna get a dual strike, but we've taken out a lot of their units, so it's not gonna be that bad, fingers crossed. War crimes are a bit weird. Think of it along the lines of murder. The crime isn't you shot someone with a gun and they died. The crime is you shot a gun. Change? Surely it'd be subject to change if that became a thing. Like, hypothetically, if it was humans versus militarized Boston Dynamics dogs, it would have to be reworked. You would think so. The Geneva Convention has been specifically written so you cannot remove things from it. You can only add to it. Okay, another question then. If the fucking bugs from Starship Troopers, we're in a war with them, would there be war crimes against them? Like, would like, you know what I mean? Like, how far does this stretch in terms of, like, if the convention is literally like any sort of combat against anyone is 100% yes, then it's useless. It's a useless fucking document then. Document of its time. I feel like it's like just a case then if it's like, okay, you have to ignore it at that point. It's like, oh, we're being invaded by space bugs. I think we can just like shoot them with anything at this point, you know? A lot of the language in war crime legislation specifies human, but some don't. Okay. Second someone makes the clank, it's going to be a fascinating topic to follow, yeah. And it's not beholden, and not everyone is beholden to every document. The Russians famously didn't sign the insert name here because I forgot it, that bans thermobaric weaponry being used against anything living. So it was the Russians who bombed Raccoon City, is what you're saying. It's why the Russians aren't technically committing war crimes when they Willy P'd a Ukrainian trench line. I will admit, I sometimes just listen to the Advance Wars soundtrack because it's so good. Dual Strike especially, it's just so good. These tracks are like only like a minute long and they just loop, but they're so good. War crimes are weird. Yeah, it does. I don't know. Like the fact that like war crime legislation could hypothetically apply to, you know, an alien invasion is just like, that doesn't seem like it should make any sense. the other Uzium. What if you... No, you gotta go the other way. What if humans are actually the real villains? Memes about it being a checklist of shit the Canadians did in World War I isn't too far off from Earth. It's the first, like, big mechanized war. No one knew what the fuck was gonna happen. What was gonna be considered too brutal or not. It's not a war crime the first time. It's not a war crime when you win. Let's try the fun thing, 330,000 dead, yeah. How many? I only got 8 units left. Where's the Uzium going? Oh, it's going towards them. Oh no, what the fuck is that? Oh, medium tank. Rip tanks. Oof. Uh-oh. Don't like that. It's going for the missile. Can we get anyone to camp on that? We can. Trap! Oh, the APC, I forgot. Whoops. Watch this medium tank disappear. Get fucked. Everyone needs gas. All the vehicles are out of fuel. Let's throw this tins of food into German trenches at the same time every day, and after a week of doing it, so the Germans start to expect it, replace the foods with incendiaries. Canadian sergeant who was like 3 weeks prior was a grocer in Toronto. Yeah, but that's just what you expect from someone from Toronto. They just do that in Toronto. I feel like it's the Germans' fault for not expecting something like that. Like, this is clearly a trap, Hans. Oh, rip fucking mediums. Oof. Okay, but what if we dual struck? What if we struck dual? Hag Power, do this shit. Heavy metal. Jess and Jake, they're the tank people. They like tanks. Goodbye, Neotanks. How many times do people look at the main representative and they just lit another cigar? Oh right, the fucking things are immune to even missiles because fun, balance. What do they got left? They got 4. They got a medium, the Uzium. What the fuck else do they have? Oh, another Neo. Ooh. 212% damage? We could build a helicopter. We could build a fucking stealth fighter. Mega Tank. What a fucking ridiculous unit. Well, they just have the Uzium left. Good turn, everyone. Did it. This was like it's funny. So many times when I've been playing this game over the last like month or two, this level in particular busted my fucking balls, especially the first part. I'd always end up overplaying and then like eating shit like by the Uzium. But this time, this is like the cleanest this has ever been. War Crimes was a weird topic to start the stream with. Nah. Alright, we're gonna blow up the Uzium. Oh, shit. It's usually a 2 a.m. topic. Well, we're probably we're gonna lose a unit, probably. Do you have anything else that can attack it? Of course not. It's gonna eat the Mega Tank, because of course. Oh, this might kill it. Ah, beautiful. That was a bit of a disappointment. Our dear Uzium was supposed to be, well, all-consuming. Slimy nugget things are history. Now you're gonna pay. I'm still looking forward to the next Battle of Hoth. What mission is next? Oh, fuck. Oh, the next mission. Oh, do we have anything to talk about? The next mission's so boring. Look, you play any kind of overview tactics game, the conversation always turns on how many war crimes I can commit very fast. See, the thing is that a lot of times people say things are war crimes when they're not. Going back to, like, the retreating soldier thing. You know, like, people be like, war crimes! And it's like, no, you're shooting retreating soldiers, you're allowed to do that. Or, like, they'll say, technically, it's like, it's not a war, it's a crime against humanity. Right, they're sucking up the. This is the big bad guy. He lives in a fish tank. You know, schedule deal those two. This is so stupid. Okay, so what happens is that the two black hole guys from the previous game, Hawk and Lash, they defect from Black Hole because they've gotten too crazy. So welcome to the Uzium level. Modern game titles, Stellaris being the one when you get to start the planet-devouring stages. Modern gaming titles are Crime Against Humanity. Can we make them illegal too? Crimes Against Humanity are a different department. Alright, so we have to... okay, so you have to protect these two guys. You get to control them, and you just have to destroy fucking 20 Uzium. So this mission is slow and terrible. This mission is the one you use to grind points to rank up your COs, but due to this magical thing called AR codes, I didn't have to do that. Here, we just introduced this new enemy type. Have 40 of them at once. Yep. It's essentially you pick a character like Grim who has just overwhelming damage, and you just use him. These things, it doesn't matter what your defense is, because these things will kill in one hit anyway, so... All kind of weird shit is considered crime against humanity. Part of them is crime against humanity. But, like, it makes more sense, because it's like, I get it, crime against humanity, but, like... Boy, this level. So like I said, you have to use overwhelming force against these fucking oozes. 25 plus 37 plus... There's 17 Oziums, then 1 missiles. You could conceivably try to get like an infantry to their base and capture it, but ugh. I'd say this should probably do it. Means I damaged it a little bit. Oh, and then also there's just like a black cannon here. Or a mini cannon. And then there's some fucking comms towers that can make this level a little less annoying. Oh, I should have put the sandstorm. That's the other thing I should have put on. This is a sandstorm happening, so I could have done... There's a CO thing you could do to make them do more damage during sandstorms. So they're immune to. So it's a weird way that the way that the AI for the Uzium works is that they move first on the enemy's turn. Uzium move first before any of their other units, and because they're controlled by a different AI than like a different AI logic than the actual enemy commanders, the actual like enemy AI. So and they're also immune to any sort of like abilities. So when he used his power there, nothing happened. They don't actually get to move more or anything like that. They're immune to that, which is a little bit of a blessing because of how fucking annoying they are. I don't know, is it like the emulator? What is the AI for these fucking things are so weird. What is this one doing all the way in the corner? I mean, they really can't do that much if they all bum rush. Things are gonna mess up pretty quick. They're such a terrible unit. They're such a terrible, like, because like the whole thing is that because they only can move once, but they have such devastating power being able to destroy an entire unit. The way that they balance it is that, oh, by the way, they don't take like any damage from indirect fire, Because, like, the logical thing would be, okay, let's just not go anywhere near them then, right? And then just bomb them from a distance. Well, what if they're immune to damage from missiles? What if artillery and rockets just bounce off of them because they're goo? Designed as a choke point. I mean, well, yeah, this is a specific like they don't do this ever again. Like you never see anywhere near as much of this of them in one mission again. Ugh. How fucking tedious. Speaking of tedium, the script for the Starfield video is going quick. Holy shit, do you know how easy it is to write about that game? I'm already at, like, on Sunday, the script had 400 words. I just wrote, like, a quick intro when I had some time last week. Today it has just shy of 5,000. So, crawled down a wiki hole a bit, looked up Advance Wars Famicom games, which led me down a whole Fire Emblem games that looked fun. Same developers. Only one of the series, though, got anywhere near as much love. See, the thing is that it's hard for people. You can't turn this game into a dating sim. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun video. I'm trying to not make it last, the Starfield video, to not be another fucking hour and a half, you know, thing, but goddamn, it might actually happen. There's just so much to talk about. It's not going to be nowhere near that long, but there is enough grievances to talk about. At least 3 to attack them. Oh, wait. This mission also sucks because you really shouldn't lose, like, any units, otherwise have fun being here longer. I've added Starfield to your Steam wishlist. I want to see how many mods it takes to make it somewhat forgivable. Not sure that's the right word. Oh man, I don't know. See, that's the thing is, like, Starfield modding, it's had 2 years, and there's just not really been that much, in terms of, like, a lot of mods. And it's like, because why would, like, nobody really cares as much. The most significant Starfield one is the one that, like, is the Star Wars Total Conversion that, like, is, you know, 200 gigabytes, 300 gigabytes, and requires 8 billion gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, exactly. And then we're gonna fix it. It's unfun. You need the NASA computer, yeah. It's an unfun game. Like, it's hard to say other, like, you know, I talk about it talking about, like, the script, but if you guys have seen the streams, it's like, holy shit, that game is so just fucking just like, ugh, it, like, beige. It's beige as a game. like it's interesting playing Skyrim again, because Skyrim has a lot of the same issues as Starfield, but to a lesser degree. Like, I find that there's just so much more fun to be had playing Skyrim. You know, granted, I am playing it with mods, I will admit, you know, but like, they're like, at the base level, like, something about Skyrim is like, there's like a modicum of interest. I think part of it too is, again, the world. Like, Skyrim is like, oh wow, Elder Scrolls is neat, right? Like, look how neat Elder Scrolls is. Isn't Elder Scrolls fucking cool? Like, even though that this is like the worst sort of Elder Scrolls world that's like being depicted in terms of just being kind of boring and generic, it's like there's enough there where I'm like, yeah, I like this. Like, it's like Elder Scrolls, fun, fine. Starfield is the only Bethesda game I've played where I've never finished the story. Before, I was passively curious about what may happen even if I'm not too invested. Starfield just made me bored. I started doing one quest, got stuck in some dialogue, and then clearing my desk. Cleaning my desk for something to do, yeah. It's just, yeah, it's not, oh no, they hit my recon with the cannon. Ah, boo. The world of Starfield could have been interesting. Imagine if the leftovers of human colonies that yeah, like, there's so much that they could have done that's like, wow, that would have been really interesting to have that world. Instead, we have Starfield. You know, instead we have all the things that, like, ML thinks are neat. Like, all of the other science fiction things that ML thinks are cool. The UC being, despite being some kind of weird fucking liberal Heinlein Earth Federation thing, is just fine. Nobody, yeah, like, nobody's like, there's no issues, there's no, like, seemingly, like, what is, like, is there any friction at all in this society? You would think they would be struggling to keep things together, considering, like, again, Earth is gone. You know, it's funny because there's probably a lot of science fiction that deals with the idea of, like, what if Earth exploded? And a lot of them probably deal with it in a much more interesting way, but that there's, like, a lot of settings where, like, it can make sense that, like, humanity is, like, okay in space, even with Earth gone, because, like, oh, well, we've been in space for 1,000 years, and we know how to survive, and we have dozens and dozens of other planets that are, like, well-developed and etc., etc. But, like, this is, like, we barely left, you know, it's like you barely take a step out of your space house and it explodes behind you. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, fuck, humanity might be fucked. You know? It should be like a space Dark Ages. I feel like Starfield could have gone down the post-warp exploration end of the Golden Age in 40K. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, where, again, it should have been a sort of like, we're barely surviving. Yeah, exactly. Like, it should have, yeah, there's so much that they could have done, but they just did. They did Starfield. bomb towers. Yeah, oh, it's such a dull setting. Right now I'm writing a I'm finishing up with some of the part about quests of the script, and the next part is going to be world building, and it's just it's just gonna be a lot of like exasperated like, man, this might be the most like uninteresting setting. It's such like a hodgepodge of just like different tropes from other games and other movies and other science fiction settings that like there's just nothing that's seemingly original in it. There's potential for some mining corporate oligarchy to run Mars and clash with the liberal farmers cooperative running New Atlantis, but they need each other, blah blah blah. Yeah, and there's like, yeah, they have to have like, you know, Mars reverts back to, they exactly what you said. No, I get what you're trying to say. Remember House of Arun? Remember how like I've gone through the main quest line, I've gone through several side quests, and I've gone through the entirety of the UC Vanguard quest, and like House of Arun has been more like a little more than a footnote. Interesting thing to like set it also after the Colony Wars. What's House of Arun again? They're the alien. They're like the crazy religious space Taliban is how we've kind of described them so far. And they worship a giant snake or whatever. Oh, jeez, we're going for the capture. This level sucks, which is a shame because the next level is actually kind of fun. The Colony Wars being Starfield's version of the dragon showing up like 40 minutes after specifically. It would actually be like really interesting to set it either, yeah, during the Colony Wars, or to have like a war start during the main quest. And the thing is though, is that based off of Skyrim, I know that Bethesda could not handle that. I wonder if it's like a reaction. Like, I wonder... See, like, it's weird because it's like the fact that they didn't do that, like, have it take place during a war, is kind of strange because it's like... Do you think that, like, there was maybe the thought of that happened while they were making the game? Like, maybe we should set it during the Colony Wars. And someone went like, yeah, but it would be too much like Skyrim then. Because, you know, Skyrim has the Civil War happening. You know, and people would just say, oh, it's like Skyrim, it's like Skyrim. And it's like, you guys take, like I don't know, you're willing to recycle, like, everything else over and over again. And you take, like, an interesting idea, but you don't take the interesting idea and use it again. Yeah, it didn't stop Starfield ripping off Fallout 4, exactly. Like, you do some quests with some shady rich prick to get one of the magic space rocks, you deliver the package, and it turns out to be a briefcase nuke or something, yeah. and it gets blamed on the Freestar or whatever, or the House of Varun, or whatever. There's some sort of, like, main driving conflict. There's, like, a huge sense of, like, fucking apathy in Starfield. Like, everyone is just, like, apathetic about everything. Nobody gives a shit about anything. Space battles, maybe dynamic missions about, like, dynamic sort of changing of quests and factions and locations. Most of the Starfield questline is, can I have space rocks, please, followed by sure, why not, or no, just work for me first, yeah. And of course, never able to do anything like, oh, shoot the guy and take it from him. No, 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 not allowed to do that.
Mission complete.
Alright, this mission is actually pretty good. I like this one. Okay, so Von Bolt is the evil guy and he's manipulating Black Hole or whatever. Who cares about the plot? So, this is a map where they have a bunch of very weak units surrounded by these crystals. These crystals heal 2 health to all units within 2 spaces per turn. We have to fuck them up. Jess. Jess, my beloved. Hell, you can even put timers on quests. Like, you can't knock off the Star Trek episode quest after the briefcase nuke goes off because the Freestar Collective conscripts the ship or something and dumps the crew on a random planet to fend for themselves. The fact that the game doesn't have a straight-up bank vault heist where one of them is kind of mad. I think there was something possibly similar with the old man, but that was just going down corridors and shooting things. Well, we stopped a bank vault heist. That was something that happened early on. That was in the first fucking stream. So no, you don't get to rob the bank. There we go. Alright, so you get some good leeway early on because everyone's at 1 health. So you can do some sneaky shit too, like... you can do this. Kill this infantry. Then send your mega tank to destroy the crystal. Eat shit. I was playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and at the moment in the quests, it does quests like that. It's got 2 warnings of if you do this quest before finishing these other 2, you won't be able to finish these other 2. And it's like, yeah, but like, again, no, I get it. Games do that. Starfield is too afraid of not letting the player do everything at one time. Like, they I don't know what it is. Like, Bethesda thinks that, like, nobody, like, they don't want anyone to replay their games. Or they don't expect anyone to replay their games. Like, I don't know what it is. It's so strange. You know what I just realized I'm going to do? I'm actually going to restart this level because I know I could do something to make this even easier. It's fucking... there's a sandstorm again. And we're not going to be buying too many units in this level, so... 20% attack in sandstorms. Yeah, like Starfield though. Shoot down the fighter this time. Infantry. Mega tank this. By crystal. That's the fucking artillery. Clear those two. Down south. Artillery up. Eat shit. Alright, we finally get our own little Amoguses to control because we have Black Hole COs. Look, they're Amoguses. Ain't they cute? That one Amogus dude surrounded by 5 tanks is shitting himself. There's a mega tank, a medium tank, a regular tank, and an artillery sighted in on his position. No kill like overkill. So the point of this mission is to kill all the crystals. So as you can see, they're going to start rapidly healing. They will rapidly retreat and... Oh. One Amogus! No! Amogus! Oh, no! I'm going to try to use up all my Mega Tank's ammo. Do as much damage to it as I can. Oh, my fighters. I'm gonna sacrifice the fighters pretty much. I'm gonna send the fighters out to destroy as many of their aircraft as quickly as possible. Like that bomber. Does this have any? It doesn't have any ammo. Gotta send it to retreat. I'm don't think we can get anything there to destroy that crystal. We can do this, though. Slow down the healing a little bit. So they balance out the fact that they have fucking so low health at the start by giving them 6 comm towers under their control, meaning that they have a 60% boost to the damage they do from the start. Actually brutal. I wonder if I can set this transport copter out if anyone's going to take the unarmored transport or unarmed transport as bait. No, they always hit my missiles. There's some actual stuff to produce units down here. We should probably give it to the blue instead of the orange. Send this out to destroy that helicopter. This is essentially sending the fighters to die, but there's nothing else for them to attack, really, so... Doesn't matter if we lose them, we can take out their other helicopter. And this helicopter here can be killed by the AA. And that's pretty much their Air Force wrecked. So the AI always ends up just turtling at the top of the map. And then that's how they kill my recon, of course. Fuck you. No, no, the sandstorm ended. Damn it. I'm gonna dual strike, which is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, that sounds fun. Have a good night, Lugar. Crack this pipe seam open. Okay, start capturing that next turn. Blast their infantry, blast this recon. This fucking pipe runner. I hate the pipe runner so much. Oh my god, the pipe runners suck. See what I mean? They just turtle. We're just gonna have to slowly... What you have to do is you have to bait. You have to slowly move in and, like, bait the enemy with a unit. Start capturing that airport. We can start repairing units. That'll be fun. They don't have much left. I just realized. They have a Neotank, pipe runners. That's really it. The missiles are useless. Well, not useless, but like not as bad to deal with. At the very least, they can't make more units, so that's a small blessing. fire at that crystal next turn. Could also send the Mega Tank up. It would essentially draw out. It would get hit by these rockets, and then that's it. Nah, don't do that. See? It's just, they turtle. Everyone's turtling. One's repaired. No, don't fire on the pipe. Capture the fucking airport. Advance Wars. War is so advanced. This is just like real war. Start repairing these units. Do something! They don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can start pulling out units soon. Don't need. I don't know why I'm like. I should just go in. I should just fucking. Fuck your crystal. Can only shoot one of them. Might as well. Trying to weaken that pipe runner. Won't be able to do as much now. Get fucked. Of all the things it targeted the medium tank? Oh, rip artillery. Whoopsies. Actually, no. Can the medium tanks make it? Get some revenge. Eat shit. Sometimes getting stuck in is the answer. Just fucking get in there. Like, you know, I know I've already used half a turn. Fuck it, tag battle. Do it anyway. We win. We did it. You're not getting away. She escaped through a passage leading deeper into the fortress. Let's roll. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is the next mission the mission I'm thinking of? Or is I thought it was one more mission away. It might be the next mission. Oh no, it's this one. I thought it was mission 23. Oh boy, is this the one? I'm thinking this is the one I'm thinking of.
Move out.
Crystal Calamity. Oh fuckity boy. Welcome to what can be the most annoying mission in this entire game. This looks fun. So, just wait. So, everyone talks about bullshit, but let me just skip. So, you can see on the right screen, there is a satellite. We have... Okay. We have to destroy the crystal in the center, the obelisk. The obelisk is shielded by the satellite. There are 9 missile silos on the map. 3 down here, 2 here, 1 up there, and then 3 down here. We have to capture every single one of those. If the enemy land an infantry unit on any of them, we lose. We have to capture all 9 of them to shoot down the satellite to then be able to attack the obelisk. This can be a very quick mission or the worst one ever. Who activated Archimedes? My country does do daylight savings. I just started half an hour early. Alright. Everyone has the same thing because I'm lazy. This is a hard level. So this can either be a one go or we're screwed. So, Black Onyx is state-of-the-art particle. We have to the barrier, yes. We have to take the Onyx, so you have to... The missile, yes, there's missile silos. We have to shoot the missile silos down. So Orange Star here in the bottom of the map has a really tough job ahead of them because they're gonna get a huge brunt of the enemy forces. So they're gonna have to hold out. Blue Moon is not as bad. They got an easier time. You have to watch out. There's this... So this is a... I don't know if we've seen one of these in this game before, but this is a black cannon. It has an enormous range. It will shoot at anything in that range. So you gotta be fucking careful. Is that a Requiem enemy? Yeah. Oh, fuck, the Mega Tank's coming down here. This level is like the, this is the largest difficulty spike in this entire game. Like, I would argue this is like nearly unfair. This is supposed to be yes, this is made for kids. This is made for 5-year-olds. This is made for like, no, this is like made for, yeah. It's a kid's game. I have no excuse. This game is insane. Oh, also that's another thing. The fucking obelisk in the center heals all enemies in it, I think, for 5 HP a turn in a 5 tile radius. Yeah. Let me double check actually. Only 2 HP. I was wrong in both hands. It does 2 HP in a 4 tile radius, so it's not as insane, but it's still pretty nuts. So this Mega Tank is going to come and ruin my day. So got 1 missile fired. Kids games should include some ask dad, brother, cousin difficulty levels to incentivize family time and a good mentality. Yeah, this game's difficulty is take it or leave it. Either play the game or don't. And to be fucking fair, the majority of like this is the 20-second mission. Like 4 of them have been like challenging in any sort of way. The vast majority of them have been like fairly easy. Like the first like 10 are, I would say, like tutorials. And then you get to this and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I should go fuck myself. Okay, this is to stop them from capping that airport. Ugh. Oh. Where are they sending that fucking black bomb? I swear to God, the AI is insane. Every other time I played this mission, the AI sends the black bomb either up here to the green army or down to the orange army to screw them. I've never seen it go that way. Actually insane. Right, 2 of 9. Oh, by the way, I also forgot to mention, there's the timer. If you don't destroy the satellite in 45 minutes or 50 minutes, however long it was, in real time, you lose. You just lose. Meta sandbagging. I forgot to move the artillery. I've been fucking... Oh, I fucked the blue moon up hard. I should have moved the artillery. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That is 3. Build something else with them yet, or a tank? Why didn't I build an anti-air? That would have been the smart move. Stop them from capping this fucking airport. It makes this part so easier. This area is so easier. Oh, that poor artillery. I'm so sorry. Your sacrifice was sort of in vain. Let's be fucking frank. Green always... Also, another thing is that if you have to have all 3 of your armies survive. You can't, if any one of your 3 armies gets knocked out, like they lose all their soldiers, you fail too. That I don't like. So they're gonna try to drop a fucking infantry onto the fucking Oh, can we send this tank? We can kill them. Is that communicated to you? Yeah, the first time it happens. That's how it communicates it to you. Producing Amoguses. It's a fuck them kids mentality, yeah. I've had some significant gamer rage moments as a child with this game. Alright, they've launched 2 of theirs. Green Earth is fucking struggling here. They really want to kill this anti-air. Okay, we've not captured that airport, which is fucking nice. So we're supposed to have the kid destroy the DS to boost repair sales and replacement parts. Oh, we might have lost. Oh, fuck. I forgot the dual strike. Oh, no. If they can move an infantry onto one of the missiles in one of their 2 turns, we've lost. Or if they destroy... Actually, oh shit, if they destroy any unit or any faction. I don't want to play this mission from the start again. Oh, fucking boy. It's XCOM all over again. Well... No, I was about to say, well, at least in XCOM there's not a lot of, like, getting to take multiple turns, and then I remember that fucking Requiem mod. They win. I just realized they have a transport copter with an infantry, they're gonna win, and then I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, that was weird. Why? Okay. Okay, so Orange Star's rockets or missile silos fucking taken care of. I love video games. be able to get all theirs. And oh, oh my god! Oh no! We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Maybe it might be over. I'm camping on the other occupied silo, or the unused silos. Oh, it's going to be real close. These three are the hardest ones to get. These three are the hardest ones to get. The Blue Moon ones are the easiest. The Orange Star ones are the second easiest, but the Green Earth ones, they're so close together, and like they've got 3 fucking infantry. And if any of those infantry even touch it, we lose. Gulp. Oh no. Capture the last one. Okay, all the blues are off, too. Make him a battleship. All right, this is the turn that decides whether we have to restart or not. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna use Jake's superpower just in case. Just, I don't know. So, we can capture one of the silos, but then the other one, we have to make sure this infantry doesn't get to it. Okay. Okay, the infantry's dead. They shouldn't be able to, this guy won't be able to get to that one, and they don't have any other infantry close. So it's gonna be tight, but doesn't matter if these guys die. Okay. My fucking helicopters. Alright. Urban Blight. Go Urban Blight yourself, you bitch. Worst fucking thing in the entire game. Hate Urban Blight. Okay, what do we have going on here? Fucking really? Everyone just fucking buckle up, I guess. Do the tag battle next turn. Tag attack. Tag attack. I'm gonna send the battleship up here, and it's gonna attack the big cannon next turn. Capture this factory and these two, whatever the fuck they're called, comm towers. All right, okay, we can. All missiles launched. Whoa, okay. Whoo. All right. So now the mission, the level just essentially becomes a normal level, for better and for worse. This level can be a fucking nightmare slog, and it's gonna suck. The hard part is over, though. It's gonna be annoying that they capture that fucking airport, but I'm not letting them capture the 2 fucking airports. Oh, Kessler Syndrome. Listen, they didn't know what space was yesterday. I'm joking, but everyone on this planet just fights. They don't have time to go to space. Why did I build that B-copter? It's gonna get shot down by these... I was so stupid. What am I doing? Listen, if I was playing even a little bit decently, this probably would be going better. Alright, back to Jake. What is Jake dealing with? Oh yes, this shit. They're gonna capture that other airport. I'm actually infuriated that they're gonna capture both fucking airports. Oh, that's cool. They spawned a missile so they can bomb. Oh, I love video games. Oh, I keep forgetting I can switch the second screen. I keep forgetting though. It's just a serene picture instead of impending doom, yeah. There goes those fucking helicopters I just built. Oh, they just survived. Just gonna have to save money for Orange Star. They've got all those little Amoguses and nothing else. Let's destroy that cannon. Alright. I just realized that they are Amogus. Someone else said that they were Amoguses, and I got upset. I'm like, God damn it, you've ruined this for me. They are Amoguses. Amogai. Fuck you. Actually, no, we can build tanks down here. Back to the desperate struggle that is Green Earth fighting. Fuck you. These guys are not going to... I don't think they're going to be doing much. They're going to mostly be on support. Well, the other... I'm guessing... Well... I don't know. Orange Star is still recovering. Good. There go my tanks. You gonna build something on the airport, buddy? No. Surprising. You still don't have enough money for anything. Build more mechs. Feed the infantry into the grinder. They're useless now. I keep forgetting to ask you, Plague Link. Are you recovered? Have you recovered from your horrendous surgery, horrendous medical misfortune? At least this current one? Artillery up. That's about it for these guys. Oh, I can repair with the black boat. camp the APC on that base so they can't spawn another fucking whatever. Bring this back to repair. Spawn another tank. I'm feeling mild about the lightheadedness and the early collapses when I try to get back in the swing of things a bit too quickly. Well, at least you're like you're in the position to try, you know what I mean? Like you feel well enough that you think you can do it. You're not completely like lethargic. Oh man, the fact that this just becomes like a normal bullshit level of Advance Wars is actually kind of refreshing. Made a mistake of man. What did you do? That sounds like that's like the what the fuck happened? Green water. Wait, switch the top screen. We don't need like that. There we go. Back to info. They're liable. Oh, okay. I was afraid it was gonna be like, oh yeah, I showed up whacked out on painkillers and couldn't stop shouting in class or something. They do that all the time anyway, it's okay. Why did I do that? They're gonna shoot the fucking infantry. Nothing like quite like telling the dude lecturers don't like to shut the fuck up while stoned again. Another infantry. Get some helicopters in maybe. Oh good, they have a dual strike. Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought that this was a good idea? Fucking dual strikes. I know you had to... it's in the name of the game. You had to put dual strikes in it, but fuck me. Oh, green. Oh, the greens are gonna get... They're so fucked. Look at all that shit that's being loaded up. I need to, like... You know what I need to do? I need to get, like, an infantry and hide him in the corner, just in case. It's like... It's the most... It's so unbalanced. Like... This used to... The ability to take 2 turns in a row was a superpower that a single CO had. Like, Eagle, who is a Green Earth CO in the previous games. I don't remember if he shows up in this one. His superpower is Lightning Strike, and he gets to take a second turn. Only with non-infantry units, though. So you can't just, like, double cap. But, like, a dual strike is literally allowing you to do that. Rebel yell. Yay, I did 2 damage to every... Exciting. Screen nuke. It's more like screen tickle, yeah. Get to go now. Lash's ability, which is not... I don't even remember what her... She just, like, becomes more defensive. Terrain effects are doubled and are used to increase attack strength. Movement in, and you can move better. I might just sacrifice this medium just to... well, what else can we... How much is this going to do to it? Fucking museums. Whatever. Just need to do damage to the fucking thing. Make another tank, so be it. I can have Javier take a turn for once. Okay, Green Earth. On the ropes still. Spawn some infantry and send them into the mountains. Oh no, tanks are gonna shoot my battleship. Okay, it's not that bad. It's Jover, we're so back. It's pretty much won. It's just that, like, if like a bad turn happens and Green Earth gets wiped, we lose the entire game. Or the entire level. Which is why I'm going to use the dual strike. Which means we get a bunch of free mech units. Woo! Wow. Also, he gets really powerful battlecopters. Get it? Because he was a paratrooper. One shenanigan away from defeat? Yes. So Sensei is one of the niche, really, really niche commanders. Because it's like, oh, what is he good at? Infantry and battlecopters. That's it. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess. How could one guy be a pair of troopers? Shut up. Shut up. Lola, what is it? What is it? If I turn around to pick you up, what is it? Okay, actually, wait, I just thought about it. Last time she did this, she comes in and she like makes these like really meow meow meows. She threw up in the other room. So 1 second. She's fine. Nothing happened. She just wants attention. Hairballs are actual vomit, both usually. It's either it usually happens is that she grooms herself and then she eats a bunch of food way too fast or too much of it, and it makes her sick, and like it just all of it comes out. What? They spawned a fighter jet? Holy shit, that's a weird spawn. Is the Cursed Uzium finally dead? Yes. There's only one more of them. Eat shit. So, Javier here is one of the most niche COs in the game. His whole shtick is that he has increased defense versus indirect attacks, and when he captures comm towers, his defense also goes up. So we have 2 comm towers, so that's 20% increased damage as well as defense. So it's essentially, if you don't see comm towers on the map, don't use Javier. Also, not every map has comm towers, so don't use Javier. Javier used Harden, essentially. Yeah, when his basic CO power, if he has any, what is it? It's something insane. It's like if he has improved defense versus indirect attack and doubles the effect of comm towers, it essentially makes him immune to being artillery. It's extraordinarily obnoxious. this one guy in the mountain. It's stabilized across the fronts, so it's okay. This is just going to be a long, slow push to destroy that fucking crystal. Why would they build that jet? That's such a waste. They're gonna get another dual strike. So that's another thing about the Kindle and Cole, these two fucking nerds we're fighting for Black Hole, is that their power bars are so short they can fill them up in like 2 turns. It's everything about this fucking I love this game, by the way. I will say I'm having a better time than XCOM. I could probably build like another battleship. I could build a carrier and it'd be absolutely useless. Fighter jet is a very weird choice. So fighters are like the best air unit in terms of taking down other aircraft, except they can only attack air units. So they're extraordinarily niche for how expensive they are. And like, unless the game gives you a jet, you're probably not making a jet. Because an AA is cheaper by a significant amount, and it can still attack ground units. Oh good, another fight. This is their 3rd dual strike, by the way. Oh, fuck right off. Where are they sending that jet to? What the fuck? Is it just like homing in on the battlecopter there? Yeah, it is. Goodbye, battlecopter. What the fuck? The AI is like, I don't know if it's like emulator, but the AI is so much more fucking just insanely schizophrenic on this than it is on the actual hardware. How tall are those green barriers? Yeah, so these are pipes, and they were introduced in the last game, and the pipes block everything. They are indestructible, and no unit can pass it. Only at these little seams here, you see this little, like, gray bit? The pipe seams can be destroyed, and you can cross them. And only only you as the player can destroy pipe seams. Well, the AI will not target pipe seams, so you can essentially use it to what's it called, to like create choke points. Next turn. More orange star getting fucking fucked. Black boat. Got some good coverage with the battleship here. The two battleships. So as you can see, they vacated any units from the crossfire of these battleships. Of course they spawned another fucking helicopter. Why wouldn't they? Day 18. Give it up for day 18. Attack the infantry. Oh, those missiles were undefended. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Man, I thought for a second Orange Star was gonna get a second to... Ah! Just spamming us with infantry. The Amoguses are having their own little war against each other. Do people still play Among Us? Among Us? And imagine people under 10 and people attracted to them still. Gotta stop reading stuff like that. These poor infantry. Never played Emojis. Fuck it, build a third battleship. Why not? And another Neo tank. Oh, she's gonna use Urban Blight! It might be the most annoying ability in this entire game. Holy shit, I hate Urban Blight. Every unit of yours on any sort of like property, a base, a city, an airport, takes 3 damage. It's so fucking annoying. Like, you just make a unit and they can deal 3 damage to it. Like, I just fucking hate it. Oh shit, we should have shaved up money. They actually decided to build some aircraft. We should have used some of that money to build a carrier. She can cast Living in a Big City Mental Health. Yes. Just stay in a holding pattern. Get fucked. I didn't mean to attack them. I want to attack the other ones. How much do we need for a carrier? Oh yeah, right. It's 30,000. No, the carrier. Build more tanks, Jake. Build more tanks. They only have 12 units left. I know they can still make more, but they're limited by how much money they can make a turn. What are they doing with that jet? We need to build something anti-air. Fuck. Next turn. It's just like Melee playing Ace Combat. But objective? What objective? What is that? You gotta use the laser designator to break open the nuclear missile silos. Some of them are duds, though, by the way. Okay, green is finally, like, they've captured those properties, they have more than 2 units on the screen. Green's doing okay. Orange is still kind of getting fucked. That jet. Oh, that fucking jet. Is that a Mogus in the bottom right blocked in? Pretty much. But they can keep spawning enemies from the fucking base, so... You can see that's a base underneath that tank. Alright. Build the most useless unit in the game just because it's a massive anti-air unit. And then it can fire on all of them. They're gonna use... Oh... Yeah, fuck it. No, I can't. Never mind. We don't have anything that can get through this mess. But what we can do is we can have the APC act as a shield. have any APCs now. Build one of them. Either she's gonna use fucking Urban Blight again, maybe, or they might save for a super or for a tag for their 4th tag of the game. Yeah, they're gonna tag next turn. You know what? Speaking of tags, you're it. I might as well just shoot these guys. Anyone else I can hit with the battleships? Getting the carrier in, and then next turn I can start shooting down helicopters. Watch, watch. Get ready for the laziest attack animation in the game. Look at the carrier. Wow. Some missiles fly from off screen and blow them up. Thrilling. That's the whole point of carriers, is that they send planes to attack. So the way that it works is that the carrier can fire, has like an AA missile launcher with a huge range. It's like a battleship essentially. I think even more than a battleship. Yeah, it's 3 to 8 range, but it can carry 2 air units. You can land 2 air units onto it, and it will rearm and refuel them. Another fucking dual strike. The AI will always dual strike. They will never not dual strike. Makes sense. You can't exactly do a carrier strike, but it wouldn't make sense to. Yeah, the carrier is like the worst unit in the game. It's too expensive. It's not useful enough as like a anti-air ranged unit. Like there are cheaper and easier and like more reliable means of defeating enemy aircraft than summoning the fucking largest unit or most expensive unit in the entire game. so this missile rocket is in position to actually one more turn and it can destroy the crystal obelisk, whatever the fuck. We're still here. We're almost done. It's one more turn. I'm just as fucking sick of it as you are. Could have used his power. That would have been really smart to do. Oops. Make another carrier. Fuck it. These guys are just gonna camp here for now. Occupy that. Oh, hi. Asshole. Nez would make a good politician for the military-industrial complex to lobby. We should make more carriers. You know what? You have, like, 10 carrier strike groups. Why not have 12? I'm here to pitch you on building another 3 Ford-class carriers. What do you say? Alright, so I think we've won. I'm gonna use the rockets. Oh, it's over. It took 26 turns. We did it. Oops. Da-da, we did it. Time to up our game and create a super character. Super carrier, have you thought of combining a carrier with a battleship? We don't know how effective it would be, but we do know that it would be really freaking awesome. Oh yes, we get this. You shattered an obelisk! We all have like there's like a little party that happens. All the commanders get to have a party. Did it. I like how they have to make clear, because this game was censored, because, I don't know. No, they have to make it clear that all of the characters in that shot were not drinking alcohol. They were drinking water, because they wanted to keep that E rating. Carrier so big you can fit a full runway. Here's the game's excuse for character development. Again, I don't know how these characters act in the Japanese version. We know Jake is a completely different character. Max eating food. This guy's... Javier's eating a turkey or whatever the fuck. Javier lives in a castle. The military people known for their exclusive consumption of water. Yeah, I don't get, like, they couldn't I don't know why, because again, it would just get an RSC, it would get the ESRB rating of like alcohol, like, or whatever it's called, use of alcohol. If they all raised like a, you know, like a glass of wine, beer, champagne, whatever the fuck. And Hawk is like, I'm going to go outside. And then Jake's like, yo man, Hawk man, you should come in and we should... Hold up, dude, everyone's having a good time. This game has a plot, the plot is the same of all of them. Black Hole is up to some shenanigans.
Mission complete.
And we gotta stop them. They could have gone like anime does and give them non-transparent mugs. You see, in the Japanese version, it probably wasn't a big deal. And so, and then they got the art in the translators, excuse me, the localizers, had to fucking ruin it. Oh, this fucking mission. Okay, we're done for tonight. That last level took an hour. There are more. There's like, I don't know, more. Think of the Children Strikes Again. Oh boy. Oh right, and then we start getting into clones. By the way, there are clones in this game too. You see this guy? He's a clone of Olaf, the Blue Moon commander. He's a clone. Black Hole, since the first game, has been cloning other COs and using them against the Allies. I bet they handle it better than Peakfield. That's it. It's like literally just like, yeah, the Black Hole can clone people, and like they're like mindless clones that are just used to like. And of course the CO, they have the CO powers of the original. They're like, so Olaf here, you know, he's better in snow. Do they still have cows? I'm assuming they just were eating a turkey or some shit in the last scene. Oh boy. Advanced Wars. Well, that was probably one of, if not the most, potentially the most difficult levels in the game. It got dicey. We didn't have to restart ever, but it did get dicey at a couple points. The enemy got 4 dual strike, tag strike, whatever. Holy shit, that sucked. More of this eventually.